this is going to be part two, actually round two of my tournament. Is going to be the first battle, and it's going to involve Blue Stake Manflesh. I'm going to call him Manflesh for short, and it involves, gosh, what was his name? I called him Venezuela earlier, but that was wrong. His name is tournament is going to be the first battle, and it's going to involve Blue Stake Manflesh. I'm going. Okay, apparently the the stream is working. All right, so let's get into this. Looks like these guys are already picking their factions. Man, it appears Vinsula, Venus. How do you pronounce his name? Venezuela. 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 He's going to pick the Nervi faction, and looks like Madflesh. He's going with Sparta. So looks like a relatively good matchup. These are real good players. If you haven't watched before, Blue Stake Manflesh, he was the one who defeated me in the first round in 2 straight battles. In fact, all the matches so far have been only 2 battle decisions. So I want to see more better competition. I won't say better competition, but yes, I guess better. Because it is best 2 out of 3, but they've all been decided in just 2 battles so far. Let's take a look. So why Sparta? Yeah, he's going for fun. Alright, and there is another spectator, Duke Calder. He's a friend of mine on Steam, and he competed in my tournament before this one, and he was the second runner-up. So he's very good as well. Blue Manflesh. Blue Stake Manflesh. That's a pretty cool name. But it looks like these guys are ready to go. So gonna be Venezuela commanding the Nervi, and Manflesh, he's going with Sparta. And this is the battle, the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus map. So it's pretty much off the coast of Asia Minor, or modern day Turkey. Now I'm real excited for this battle. First battle round for round 2. So we got 8 players. Started off 16. Now we're down to 8. Started a little bit later today because most of the participants are not online right now, or at least most of them. Their opponents aren't online. So I was thinking, I'll just bump it over to tomorrow around 12 p.m. my time, which is my time is U.S. Standard Time, or excuse me, U.S. Central Time, and everyone was kind of agreeing and wanting to battle that time tomorrow. But now these guys, they're ready to go. So might as well go ahead and get the first match underway. The Mausoleum of Halicarnassus is right back here. It would be pretty cool if you could fight on the same grounds as around the World Wonder. I'm sorry, my nose is bugging me. Alright, I think it's better now. But it's a relatively balanced map. You're right by. Man, it's still bugging me. I'm so sorry about this. Please excuse me for my itchy nose. Yeah, it's relatively balanced. I mean, it's on an incline, but it's really balanced. But let's go ahead and take a look at Venezuela's army. Probably butchering his name, but oh well. 2 mighty horseback here. He's got some, let's see here, 2 Celtic warriors right there. He's got some probably Celtic youths. Looks like 1, 2, 4 of them. Maybe just 3. He's got some Levy Freeman back here. These guys are like pretty much the cheapest spearmen you can get, but they have what's it called? They have counter cavalry tactics, so they can help out taking out cav. His general is in Oathsworn. More Oathsworn over here. I'm sure there's another one. Yeah, it's right there. And he's got 2 units of these guerrilla swordsmen hiding out by this hill over here. They'll probably be seen immediately, so I would advise him to to move that unit someplace else. Maybe over. Actually, he could put this unit over here, so he could hide him behind this hill line. But that's his decision. Blue Stake Manflesh. He's got a Spartan army over here. His general is in a hero of Sparta. He's got 2 Spartan hoplites right there. He's got Royal Spartans. 4 Royal Spartans, another hero of Sparta. So he's got relatively expensive spearmen. Interesting. Let's see his cav force. 2 citizen cav, 3, 4, 5. 5 citizen cav, and he's got 1 unit of skirmishing cav. So he's going with a really expensive hoplite force. And let's just see how that pans out. Vensula, he really spread out his forces, and he's gonna. And I was gonna reduce the speech volume on this game. These guys are screaming their heads off. But looks like he's gonna come forward with his mighty horse, and he's got some spears back here. He's got some more Oathsworn, 2 Celtic warriors in the center. He's going to he's bringing some mighty horse to the left flank, at least the left flank of Blue Stake Manflesh. Looks like Manflesh, he's bringing forward his skirmisher cav, and he's probably going to try to squeeze it. Oh, I thought he was going to try to squeeze it through this gap and maybe potentially go for these Celtic use, because there's no cav within this vicinity. But it looks like Vensula is going to actually catch that skirmisher cav. And Vensula, these 2 units are still hidden somehow, even though they're in plain view. That's interesting. CA, good job. Evidently these Spartans are blind.
Follow me!
Or those guys are really good at like hiding somehow. Let's see here. Let's see, this skirmisher cav is trying to get through. It's actually retreating, and it appears he was trying to lure all this cav towards the citizen cavalry and probably have some spears to counter attack and try to take out those 2 mighty horse right there. It's Stalk. So it's an ability that they can be hidden relatively pretty good. That's actually relatively useful. But now they're pretty much seen. Yeah, now they're seen.
Advance!
About time. These Spartans, I think they're in big trouble because he's got a lot of swords and he's got superior cav. Vensula does. So he's going to turn his attention. I think he needs to grab this crest line. Problem is, he's got all these units about to attack his exposed flank, so he better get his men into a hoplite wall relatively soon. And look, I just don't think they're ready to receive a charge. These Celtic warriors have a great charge, and they're one unit's going to hold up 2 of these guys over here. Looks like he activated Frenzy. I don't think he should have activated that, but might give them more attack power. But they'll get really exhausted quite quickly. There is a cav engagement on the right flank, and looks like there's some mighty horse taking on some citizen cav. Blue Stake Manflesh, he's got some of his heroes of Sparta into this cav. They're actually wavering. He popped a rally and raised the banner, so their defense is up. And it looks like Vensula's going to lose some cav over here. He's trying to get some cav out. He's trying to get that 1 unit out of there. He is getting some levy spearmen into the mix, but it looks like he might lose his cav over here. Let's see what's going on over here. There's some citizen cav charging in, some Celtic warriors. Kind of from the front, but he's actually going to make that unit pretty much rout his Celtic warriors, so his center is actually kind of holding up. I'd actually be thinking that these Oathsworn tear through these Royal Spartans, but he did get them into, he does have them in hoplite wall, so they probably stay a lot longer. Let's take a look at what's going on. Over here, let's take a look. some Levy Freeman trying to charge down some Citizen Cav, and he's trying to charge that Levy Freeman with the Royal Spartan. I would get that if I were Blue Stake Manflesh and I noticed that. I would get it back in this vicinity over here. There's no reason to be chasing that Levy Freeman. He needs to worry about these Oathsworn in the center. And actually, it looks like he's got some Royal Spartans in the back lines. He needs to turn that unit around and bash these Oathsworn from the behind, because it's only a matter of time before these Royal Spartans get killed by these Oathsworn. They are in hoplite walls, and their melee defense is 101, but these Oathsworn, I mean, they just have such high weapon damage, melee attack, and they got plus 10 to bonus versus infantry. So, yeah, exactly. That's what he's doing right now. He turns his Royal Spartan around. He needs to hit this unit from behind. Melee attack with Royal Spartan actually isn't that bad. It's only 4 less than an Oathsworn. But it looks like Spartans are surrounded over here by Oathsworn and, yeah, completely by Oathsworn. I mean, he's trying to get some Citizen Cav to charge in the rear. That might help out a little bit, but overall, I don't think it'll be that effective. Oathsworn is a real heavy unit. Let's take a look. Whole lot of dead Spartan cavalry over here, it seems like. But then again, I don't see any more heavy horse, or mighty horse anymore. Did I call them heavy horse earlier? They're mighty horse. Yeah, it looks like some Spartans are routing. General, let's see. Vinsula's general's getting 88 kills right now, over 90 now. So it's getting a lot of kills on these Royal Spartans, and it just looks like all those expensive hoplites aren't going to pay off. They don't have enough strength to withstand all these heavy swordsmen, and Spartans just don't have enough good calves to be very decisive in a prolonged melee engagement, I believe. So it looks like Venezuela is going to actually come out the victor in this first battle. I mean, Blue Stake Manflesh's general is still alive. Let's take a look. He's got 102 kills. He's got this unit of Royal Spartan. It's winded right now, but it still hasn't taken any casualties. Yeah, but it just looks like Vinsula's going to come out the victor. Spartan general is now surrounded. Take a look. Oathsworn are going to pretty much destroy them. Plus, I think they had experienced chevrons to begin with. Take note that this Oathsworn is exhausted. Oh, it's not going to kill these. Well, so is Hero Sparta unit. So, it might take a little bit longer for this unit to rout, but I don't know. Looks like that skirmisher Cav survived, all getting charged at the beginning. I was surprised about that. It looks like he's going to try to get some hammer and anvil strikes, but it's just too late. Yeah, that was a big mistake, having this unit chase this Levy Freeman, I believe, because that's very weak unit to have a unit like Royal Spartans try to catch. I mean, yeah, if he caught him, good, but he really needed another unit over here to help out the melee fight, and I just think the center just gave way, and Mighty Horse and the the overall very good use of the Cav from Vinsula resulted in a relatively good victory. I mean, yeah, just look, almost 200 kills with that, Oathsworn alone. 2 more got over 100 kills. This unit of Guerrilla Swordsman, wow, got almost 300 kills, so that can be a relatively effective unit. He probably got it into a bunch of spearmen, I would imagine, Spartans, and they got destroyed. Some Spartans got a lot of kills. This unit of Citizen Cav got 209, so it must have charged down some Celtic warriors, I would imagine. some some Royal Spartans got some good kills, but I just think all those expensive units of hoplites just wasn't very cost effective, and it was just gonna leave him, leave Blue Stake Man Flesh vulnerable to all the swords and heavy cav um, in a prolonged melee fight. But good game. Looks like they are going to pick their next factions. But yeah, please let me know in the comments section or send me a message what you think about um, the battles so far. Vincela, he is up 1 right now, and I believe Blue Stake Manflesh, he went with Sparta to kind of give himself a challenge. Um, whoa, whoa, whoa. Max 4. No, max 10 cav. Yeah, he's right. Yeah. Oh shit, I should have said that as a private message. Oh well. Looks like Vincela, he's going as Mastodon, and Blue Stake Manflesh is going, let's see, Carthage. Yeah, and if anyone's watching still, please let me know how the stream is. Let me know how the broadcast is. If there's anything wrong, let me know on Steam or whatever, or let me know later. I know my mic has been kind of making a buzzing noise lately, and I've been trying to fix it. Please let me know if there's a buzzing noise, like in the background, or if it's hard for you to hear my voice during the battles. I may have to find some way to tweak my headset. It's an Afterglow headset, so it's not the best quality, but it's a universal headset, so that's why I got it. And other than that, thanks for watching, and please follow my Twitch channel if you haven't already. Do a lot of these. I'm going to be doing a lot of these tournaments weekly, on the weekends, more than likely on the weekends, maybe on the weekdays. And yeah, it's a really fun experience, I think, having these little tournaments. More often than likely, there's going to be a grand prize at the end. Nothing too fancy. Now it's just going to be a $10, a $10 prize on Steam. So just like a $10 game or a DL or expansion pack or something like that. If it's around 10 to 15, that'll be cool. I'll be lenient on that. And yeah, it looks like second battle is about to begin. Vincela, he's going Mastodon, and Blue Stake Manflesh is going Carthage. So good luck to both of them. See, I kind of like this map. It's balanced. I mean, you got some lowlands over here. You got this patch of hills over here, or over here. It could present some opportunities to hide some units, I believe. Maybe. Going south, north to south, east to west, I think would make it like this, where one person would be deployed right on the hill with the person on the bottom, but going north and south makes it balanced like this. Let's take a look at Vincela's army since we're over here. Citizen Cav, Aspis Companion Cav, real good Cav unit in this game now. Ooh, they changed your skins. Wow, look at that. That horse armor. Look at that horse. if anyone's watched Tosh.0, that they know what that's from. But yeah, they didn't have these skins before, and it looks like the riders look different as well. Wow. So, let's see. Companion Cav, they have different skins now. They have horse armor now. Wow. That looks a hell of a lot better than what it used to. Now you can actually distinguish them from Hippeus Lancers or Egema Cav. That's cool. Sorry about that. His general looks like he's in a Companion Cav. He has some Aspis Companion Cavalry. He's got a Thessalian Cav. Let's see. They have regular horses. Actually, no, they're equipped just like the companions. He's got some hoplites on that on that flank, he's got main force thorax swordsman. He's got 3 archers. I think they're regular ones. Yeah.
Riders, advance!
Sarissa Cav. He's got 3 of those. He's going real cav heavy. Assistant Cav on this wing. Let's take a look what's going on. Mercenary Numidian Cav. Appears to be 3. Very good unit of probably the best skirmishing or javelin cav in the game. Very good at melee.
Advance at speed!
You better be careful. You could lose those units.
Advance at speed!
Man, they're going straight into the fight. These companion cav are going to charge forward. Looks like some of them are going to take missile fire. And these mercenary Numidians are going to run away. He's got 2 units of mercenary Scutarii cav. Those are Iberian cavalry. Looks like he's got another set of those on the left flank. His general is a general's bodyguard. Ooh, I think they redid the skins on this unit too. Awesome. At least the horses. It's got a main hoplite line, late living hoplite. It's going very hoplite heavy so far. Looks like this Aspis companion charge is this mercenary Numidian cav. That's going to fix a whole lot of these cavalry up, and they're going to get charged by Thessalians, they're going to get charged by companions, and it looks like he's shifting most of his cav force to the right. Let's take a look from this direction. Vincula, he can just throw these thorax swordsmen straight into these hoplites. Even if they get in a hoplite wall, these thorax swordsmen will be more than enough to take out his infantry, so... plus he had 5 lyric slingers. And it looks like he's doing a tactical withdrawal right now. He wants to buy himself time. He knows these thorax swordsmen will probably rip his infantry to shreds. His cav looks like they are losing slightly. Thessalian cav. Actually, Thessalian cav is relatively weak in my opinion because they're only good for a charge and nothing else. And if they get in a prolonged melee with pretty much anything, they can get defeated. Let's take a look. Some citizen cav charging into some cavalry over here. Those citizen cav are pretty much just trying to hold up these units of cavalry. Trying to hold them up. You can get some swords in the backs of these cavalry over here, and that would be effective. Looks like the Macedonian general's in the back line. Uh-oh, something's not right. Don't tell me someone's glitching out. That's not good. Oh man, don't tell me. Hello, is everyone still there? Oh man. He was winning too. That sucks. I don't know what happened. What the heck? Oh man. I guess his game crashed or something. Must have crashed. Oh man, that was an exciting battle. And plus I think he was winning too, and that's unfortunate for him because it looks like Blue Stake Manflesh was going to have a real hard time in that battle. He had the Vincula had the upper hand. I know, it was looking so good. I'm sorry about this, people. Sometimes it happens, you know, someone's game crashes or they lose connection. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to join again. Let me send him an invite. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's all good, though. Yeah, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. It happens. Yeah, it was really exciting. And yeah, I agree. You live to fight another day. Yeah, he had a major disadvantage. I think for up to me. Ooh, he picked 6. I didn't even notice that. Aid. You can change. You can change. He's like, fuck. That's okay. It's only late Libyan hoplites. I mean, or whatever they're, or early lib, whatever they're called, or whatever these ones are. That's okay. It's cool. Okay. Just remember. Um, if I were blue stake man flesh, I wouldn't even. I mean, I'd bring a few of those maybe, because you see them a lot on a lot of players when they use Carthage online. They bring these late Libyan hoplites because they're only 300 denarii. They're they got good shield strength. Use them as anti-chaos forces or to try to protect your skirmishers from a frontal charge. You see a lot of players do that, or try to screen in your 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 flanking forces on both wings. You have one on the left, one on the right. You got spears on the front, and you may got some swords behind them with some melee cav or some shot cav on the right. Um, it's fine. But man, I'm so excited that they changed the the skins to a whole bunch of cav units, and they gave them horse armor and those things that pop out like that. That's really awesome that they did that. Um, switch modem. Okay. Um, so it looks like we're gonna give this a round two. You can stay the same. You want, or you can change. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. They can change. In fact, if I were Blue Stake Man Flesh, I would really rethink um, what he's bringing so far. Yeah, don't bring all those spearmen. Just a few, maybe. Maybe get some pikes. I don't know, because it looks like Vincela, he's going with a real um, calf heavy sword build, and um, Blue Stake Manflesh, he can just pike it up and just get some skirmishers, maybe some cav. But if Vincela, if he's gonna go real cav heavy, a pike box is the proper way to, or at least a real heavy um, spear and pike army can counterbalance a a real cav heavy finesse build that Vincela was going with before. Yeah, it looks like Manflesh, he's sticking with Carthage. It looks like he changed his army. Now he's only got. And if I were him, I want to bring all those slingers, maybe some javelins. Yeah, he's got some spears. I want to bring all those Scutarii Cav. I don't know if they'll be effective. Actually, get some elephants maybe. Um, Stickin. Stick with Carthage. Yeah, you know, Carthage is a whole lot better faction than what it used to be online. With the addition to all the units from Hannibal at the Gates DLC, and plus they've been revamped a little bit. No, Eric Carthage is real happy, because he used to say, you know, Carthage is pretty lame. Back when the game first came out online, Sacred Band hoplites, not what they used to be in Rome 1. Sacred Band hoplites, in my opinion, my honest opinion, were overall better and more cost effective than Spartans in Rome 1. That's my opinion. Because they're cheaper, they got better armor, they don't have the 2 hit points, they don't have they probably have not as good morale, but I think overall, and plus, did I say the hit points? And they don't have as good attack strength, but uh, they can pretty much accomplish what a Spartan can do. And plus, you can bring more of them. Um, not as expensive, obviously. I think they're only 800 denarii, and I forgot what Spartan. It's been such a long time since I played Rome 1. It's been like a few months. I think the last time I played it was with General Santucci. I'm not sure. Maybe I played it later. I don't know. But what was I talking about? Yeah, Carthage is better than what used to be. And actually, it looks like Vinsula is going with Egypt right now. Let me, before I say anything else, let me check the stream, see what's going up. 7 people watching. All right, cool. Um, yeah. If anyone hasn't followed me on Twitch yet, please do. I really do appreciate everyone who's watching, and I'm doing all these little um, Rome 2 events, um, hosting my own tournaments. I'm gonna be this is my second one, but I'm gonna be hosting them weekly, pretty much every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 7 p.m. or whatever time befits my participants. In this particular one, there was 16 players. We're in round 2 right now, so there's 8 players left. Um, this is the first match in round 2, and overall, I think I enjoy it, and I hope everyone who's watching and participating enjoys it too, as much as I do. And it looks like Blue Stake Manflesh is going Pontus right now. I think that's a good choice. That's a good count. I think that's a relatively good counter to Egypt. And if you think about it, Pontus is pretty much Egypt without camel archers and stuff like that. I don't think they have camel archers. Pontus does, and without elephants. Other than that, they're pretty much the same thing, in my opinion. Well, actually, no. No, disregard that, because Egypt, they can have the Soviet cultists, they can have the Galatian Royal Guard. Yeah, disregard that. You'd think Pontus would have some Galatian Royal Guard because Galatia's right smack right by him, so. But no, disregard what I said earlier. Egypt is pretty much like Pontus without, or with elephants. No, disregard that. That's not true. Because Egypt has all those elite units of the Galatian Royal Guard, Hellenic Royal Guard. I don't know if they still have that. I think they should. Yeah, but don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Full shit. But yeah. So match 2 is started. Sorry about earlier. Looks like Vinsula's connection, or yeah, his connection went out momentarily. But it looks like we're going to begin once again. Now we got an Egypt versus Pontus battle, and Blue Stake Manflesh, he needs to step up, and sorry, he needs to step it up if he wants to advance. He needs to win. He needs to win twice to advance. He's down 1. Is that the cops? They found me. They found me. Shit, they found me. Let's get the hell out of here. Me and my friend Joseph, we always joke that the cops are gonna pull us over and beat the living crap out of us for no reason. Or that the FBI is gonna bash through our windows and start like fucking shooting up the place. We always joke about that. Let's see here, yeah, good luck, have fun. Yeah, good luck to the both of
We await your command.
y'all. I lived in Alabama for 2 years, so I can say y'all. Oh, looks like he is going Galatian Royal Guard. Let's see if they look pretty much, yeah, they look relatively the same. Actually, I think they have, their shields are a lot more colorful than they used to. These Galatian Royal Guard. I think they used to be plain, like they'd have the Egyptian, the hawk or eagle, whatever it is, probably a hawk, on their shield. But now now they actually look like Celtic patterns and whatnot. Egyptian infantry carry an axeman. That's a real cheap unit of axemen. See, his general isn't a carrying axeman. That's a cheap general, but that allows you to focus more money elsewhere, like in cav or skirmishers or heavy cav, or heavy infantry or pikemen maybe. He's got some camel spearmen. They're relatively only good for charging down skirmishers or frightening enemy units, the horses, with the scare effect that they have on them. Citizen cav, light cavalry. Is that melee cav? Yeah, it is. Ptolemaic cav. Their skins have been changed as well. Light cav. Actually, a light cav. Oh, I thought it was a skirmisher cav for a second. Ptolemaic cav. Yeah, the problem is not that they're making all these horses have all these horse armors. Now you're not going to distinguish them still. If the companions and like Capellus Lancers have all those horse armor.
It is a land of bloated
Galatian
flies
guard,
feeding off the
Egyptian
corpses
infantry,
of others' conquests.
infantry,
Let
thorax
us
swordsman.
swat these flies.
So he's got really mixed. He's got really mixed deployment right there. Try to confuse and spread his forces out. Mercenary Scythian horse archers, really good. These guys are really cheap horse archers, really swift, and they come with heavy shot. Let's see here. Pontic Royal Cav, those are. They changed the skins on them as well. I guess they gave pretty much all the heavy cav, all the heavy shot cavalry horse armor like this. So it's pretty cool that they added that. They didn't really need to, but it does make the game look a little bit cooler, in my opinion. And it looks like we better be careful. These Scythian horse archers, they are swift, but they can get charged down by citizen cav. Looks like Manfless is going to countercharge with his Royal Cavalry into these citizen cav. Some Scythian horse archers are going to be taken out. And it looks like there's a huge cav brawl over here on the left. Let's take a look what's going on elsewhere. Noble Blood Cavalry, he actually should have some of those on this wing because, actually, no, I'm going to disregard saying that. Let's see, his main infantry force, some levy pikemen, eastern slingers appears like, and maybe some Pontic swordsmen. Ooh, you better be careful, this levy pikeman's going to get charged by camel spearmen. And it looks like he turned around in time to ward off that unit, but this Egyptian infantry is hot on the tail of this levy pikeman. Let's take a look what's going on the right. Looks like the cav is still fighting over here. So Ptolemaic cav is getting killed over here. But it looks like the general Blue Stake Manflesh is getting isolated. There's some spears, or excuse me, some Ptolemaic cav. There's some thorax swordsmen taking it out. It looks like he's gonna lose his general. So unfortunate for him. And looks like Venezuela is going to charge some of the Egyptian infantry straight in the pikes. Shouldn't be doing that. Although that's just a Egyptian infantry. It's not really going to be that devastating if he loses that unit. Maybe he's just trying to hold up the center while he tries to get us around with these two units over here of Noble Blood Cav and Pontic Swordsman. On the right flank, these horse archers are shooting away. And it looks like, I don't know, it could go either way on this cav fight over here, but let's take a look what's going on over here. These two units, these two Pontic units are getting surrounded. There's some Galatian Royal Guard, they're going to be relatively effective. And that unit of Noble Blood of 66 is shattered, it's frightened. It's frightened by these camel spearmen, so that unit of 66 is gone. That's really devastating for Blue Stake Manflesh. And it looks like his backlines are getting assaulted right now. And his eastern slingers, looks like they got pretty devastated charged on, and it looks like they're all routing. Oh, actually, those are eastern archers. Did I say slingers earlier? Well, there's some slingers, some archers. They're all shattered. They're not coming back. And it looks like Vincula is going to come out with this victory. He made some really good. Uh, he tied up pretty much the main cap force of Blue Stake Manflesh on the left over there, and pretty much overlapped his right and took out Blue Stake Manflesh's back lines, and that's gonna allow him to pretty much go away with the victory. Some Cav running into some pikes and trying to charge into some of these Pontic swordsmen who are, I think, shattered. Yeah, these camel spearmen, they just caused a lot of a morale factor or penalty. Look at all these units of Levy 157 gone. My God. That's ridiculous. I'd be pissed off if I were Blue Stake Manflesh because that unit is pretty much untouched. Wow. So the fear effect by all these pretty much a whole bunch of units routing and getting charged from the rear and having units in their back lines, and I think those camel spearmen frightened a whole lot of units. That allowed Vincula to frighten pretty much half of the army of Blue Stake Manflesh. I mean, let's see. He only lost half of his army, but the problem was half of them fled the field. Let's take a look at some of the statistics. This Citizen Cav probably got into some skirmishers, so almost got 200 kills. Light Cav, wow, got over 100 kills, so that's cost effective. Ptolemaic Cav took a lot of casualties, but it almost got 100 kills, probably on some these Pontic Royal Cavalry. This Ptolemaic one got over 100. This one got 215, so probably into some skirmishers, I would imagine. Egyptian infantry, not that bad. He had some Soba cultists, I didn't see that. Thorax swordsman, a lot of kills. These horse archers, one of them got charged by some Cav, so I think it was this one. Pontic Royal Cav didn't do a whole lot of good, I think. Going up against a whole lot of Citizen Cav and Ptolemaic Cav. These Noble Blood Cavalry, one of them pretty much routed without fighting a whole lot. All these slingers and that archer unit just got destroyed. Levy pikemen, pretty much all of them fled. And these Pontic swordsmen, I think they got isolated and they were just overwhelmed. So overall, very good games by Blue Stake Manflesh and Vincula. Vincula, he is the victor, so he will be the first to advance to round 3. So congrats to him. Congrats. Venezuela. I was calling him Venezuela for some reason during the first round, and he let me know. He's like, it's pronounced Vincula, not Venezuela. I'm like, oh my God, I'm an idiot, and it's true, I am an idiot. Good job. You advance to round 3. Yeah, later. I think I'm gonna end this broadcast for now, but you may please stay tuned because I'm actually gonna start a Rome 2 campaign. I'm gonna be using the Etruscans. I'm gonna be using some mods. Only the all playable faction mod and let's see what's called. And Radius Total War mod, which adds a whole lot of units and a whole lot of it's an awesome overhaul mod. Everyone probably knows of it, but yeah, this is gonna be the end of this broadcast. This was the battle between Blue Stake Manflesh and Vincula. Vincula comes out the winner in just 2 bouts, so 2 battles. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. And this Unrivaled Skyrim. Let me get out of Rogue 2 real quick so I can turn off OBS. Yeah, that's me talking. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I appreciate it all. And peace out. See ya.